Hey everybody, Steve here with Go-Fly-A-Kite. This is my third outing in what's going to be the new trimaran or outrigger kayak kite boat. So I've got the Aether. The Aether's got quite a bit of pull. I think we have like maybe 7-mile-an-hour wind, but it's not right here on the beach. It's out there on the water. I can't wait to get the outriggers on this because it'll be way more stable and I won't have to think so much about my balance in the kayak. Focus on just flying the kite and not worrying about tipping over. So that's the point where we're at, but we got to start somewhere, get a little experience using these cheap Walmart shower shoe beach shoes to make it easier to get back and forth to the vehicle. It's better to not wear any shoes in the kayak. Let's just drag this baby out here on the water. 52-pound monster. Oh, look at all the little fish. Minnows, also known as fish food for big fish. Alright, so temporarily stow this back here. Ugh. First couple times you do this, it's a little bit uncertain, but so far I've not even come close to flipping it. It's pretty stable. This seems a little bit teetery. That's the reason I want the outriggers. You don't even have to think about it. I think I'm gonna get the HooDoo outriggers. They look really nice. Nice pontoons, nice bar to go in attached to the rear. Nothing to break. I've seen some homemade stuff, but I'm not really too tickled with it. I want something that's pretty dang stable so I can fly a bigger kite and I have no issues of falling out of the boat. That's the goal anyway. We'll see what happens. I lost my kite bag earlier because they didn't have it stowed in a wind-free area, but thank God it had enough air in the end of it, and when it was wet it became somewhat inflated and it was floating, so I went back and got it, so I didn't lose my Aether kite bag. So the wind, let's see, if you look at the flags over here, looks like the wind's going that way. So what I'm going to try to do is get out beyond this buoy, and it's not really like a rolling chop, which is what I experienced the first time I took this boat out, and I would not be taking this boat out if there was any sort of rolling chop. No, heck no. Not without outriggers. Hell no. This boat's way too teetery without outriggers. That's going to be a no-brainer. So, get out here a bit. Let's just see. We'll get pointed downwind. You see that flag right there? So the wind's going that way. I didn't quite have it right the first time I tried this, and I did try it without the camera because I didn't want to waste your time. So if we just get pointed this way, and we'll have some nice downwind, and now we can start. Let's make sure the boat's not continuing to turn. There we go. And we'll grab the Aether. Adjust myself a little bit in the seat. There we go. Grab the Aether. I might not even use the kite line, that aspect of it. I might just hold the kite. It would be cool to put up the kite, but until I get outriggers, I really don't want to have too much going on out here, just in case the wind gets a little more effect on my boat than what I'm expecting. I want to keep it as simple as possible until I get experience with it. But so we'll get this out of the bag, make sure we don't drop any of our pieces. I think I'll put, there's a piece, see, right there. Put my rods They will not float, more than likely, so carbon is probably not going to float. And I'll put that down in the boat so it can't fly away into the water accidentally. I don't want to go swimming at the moment to get a carbon rod. I don't have a snorkel or mask or flippers. I know this is not very deep, but you probably couldn't see it without a mask. The water would be kind of... This is pretty clear water. But I don't have a mask at the moment, so... Okay. Oh, there we go. We got one wingtip in. Let's see. Let this blow in the breeze. There we go. I'm not fighting the wind until we want it to work on the kite. There we go. Okay. Okay, that's out of the water. Okay. All right. So, whole nother ball game assembling these on the water. Okay, there we go. Oh, we gotta get the T in there. There we go. Oh. Everything's a challenge the first time you do it, especially in an unfamiliar environment. That's the reason I encourage people to learn to fly sport kites before they try to learn kite surfing. So you're not learning to fly the kite on the water. If you already know how to fly the kite before you get to the water, it takes a lot of stress off of you if you're moving on to learning the surfing aspect of it, the boarding aspect of it. Okay. All right, so one of the things I was doing earlier, see, I can just hold on to the bridle here and actually get quite a bit of benefit from the wind. And I need to turn, so I'm facing this way. This is pretty much downwind, and there's more wind about 100 feet in front of me, a little farther from the shore. And it's probably variable because I've seen it, the flags go up and down. Got me a Harbor Freight bungee strap that helps me keep my paddle in place when I'm not really needing it. But so far I've been kind of correcting the kite, correcting the boat. Let's see. What's it doing? Oh, that's kind of cool. It's hitting my paddle, that's what it's doing. There we go. Let's see what happens. Just use it as a... That's kind of cool. I don't have to let it out super far. Heck, I could just have some really short lines and fly it like 10 feet above the boat and control it like left and right. Let's let that sit down. Let's see here. Sit down, baby. There we go. I know I'm going to think of something to make this easier, but it's working pretty good. 80-inch wide Aether. Okay, stay, baby. There we go. Yeah, we'll just let it sit like that. There we go. There's a breeze. That's kind of cool. I can just imagine it like going through some lines, letting out some lines off the front, and being able to direct this in the wind, like having a little pull to the left and the right. You could probably change the direction of the boat a little bit. There we go. That's kind of cool. I think we're moving, just not a whole lot. Not hugely effective at the water level, even though the flags are sticking out. Huh. Yeah. Okay, so let's turn the boat a little bit. Here comes a speed racer. He owns the lake. Oh man, there's some wind. Look at that. Hold the oar with. That's what I was concerned about, was the wind picking up, creating rocky rolly waves. Anyway, that's a little experiment. I think I just need a short set of lines to fly this baby off the bow. You can adjust it, keep it pointed up. Okay, let's. I'm just wanting to disassemble this. Take it in baby steps. Don't go for the whole kit and caboodle. The first go here. Just enjoy the boat and get familiar with the boat a little more. Okay. Don't want to. This is annoying. Why it keeps turning sideways in the wind, I don't know. Come on, baby. Turn. Okay, there we go. Get this thing dismantled. It'd be cool to have a little tiny inflated edge sea kite, C-shaped kite. I guess they do make those, I don't know. Haven't really looked for one. Okay, I'll put this rod, oh crap. Wouldn't you know it? No, go there you go. Go out there. Oh, you turkey. Lay down. I have to twist these to get them out. This kite's kind of fragile for this, but it's light and big. I wouldn't really want to be out here in much more wind than this with this particular setup, with this kite, because it is a light wind kite. So you'd have to pick your kites for the circumstances. And be a lot safer with outriggers. Tremendously safer, which is a good thing. Here we go. We'll get this all back in the bag. Get our standoffs here tucked in. Those have a mind of their own. Okay. There. Tucked and then almost back in the bag with the pieces. 3 pieces. There we go. No dos tres. And we didn't lose the bag this time. Yay! It's nice to know that it can float if it happens to have a little air inside of it and the bag's wet. It becomes buoyant. Alright. Put that back in there. Boom. And this boat, I wish I had easier access to it from the seated position, but this boat has a lot of storage. Okay, so we're ready to conquer. Oh, we're not that far away. The windsock's out. Look at the windsock over there. Airplane. Here's a amphibious boat, or amphibious plane. Amphib. Looks like it's got a bunch of covers on it, covering the windshield. This is So he's always got clean windows when he's ready to go for a fly. All right. This is a cool little boat. I mean, it's not perfect, but for the amount of money, I got it on Marketplace for like under 300. The, what do they call it? Oh, it's, the name of it's in the back. Some sort of a fish name. I think it's a Spanish word for fish. I'm not sure. Sport 10. It's only 10 feet. 52 pounds. Rod holders. Action camera holder. That works pretty good. With my Delkin Devices Fat Gecko selfie stick. Works pretty good. In the rod holder behind me. We're cooking a whole 1 knot here. 1 knot. Shout out to Nathan and Anytime Fitness in Maplewood. I'm getting my rowing in, bro. Getting the rowing in here. Fresh air too. Getting my vitamin D, rowing and vitamin D all at the same time. Putting some oxygen. No house music. Got to bring some music out here. It's just a little on the dull side. Sorry about that. Boombox, that'd be cool. We gotta figure out a way to mount the boombox on here. It's water resistant. That'd be killer, wouldn't it? Put some Velcro straps on that. Well, maybe have to have it behind me. I mean, feel the bass. Feel the bass now, hitting the bass notes. That'd be cool. I gotta go get that. I don't think that phone's waterproof. It needs a waterproof case. I wish I had a waterproof phone. That'd be cool. I used to have one. Somebody stole it. Jackasses. Got some windy chop there. Roly-poly chop. It's about all the roly-poly chop I want without outriggers. Alright, man, it's super duper. Not too bad. My hand is swollen from the hornet bit me when I was cleaning gutters. That sucks. Okay, let's turn this camera off. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Go fly a kite, would you? Peace.